What's up guys, welcome back to the video. A lot of you guys are hunting for the next hot electric car company, the next hot LiDAR company or autonomous driving company. I have a very special stock today, and this is a stock that ARK Invest just recently bought for the first time ever. And they actually bought a lot of shares. It's not about buying a few thousand shares. I'm talking about like over 100,000 shares bought of this company in a single day. Brand new stock by ARK Invest. And ARK Invest has an extremely good track record. If you check out their ETFs like the ARK ETF, the ARKW ETF, the ARKG ETFs, they've been doing extremely well. And this is why a lot of people, when they see ARK Invest buy a brand new company like this I'm about to show you, a lot of people, they start looking into it. It's a very interesting company. Long story short, ARK Invest bought a ton of Picard stock, PCAR. And these guys, they make trucks and they have a factory. And ARK Invest on January 20th purchased roughly 174,000 shares of this stock. And they actually bought it for the ARK ETF, which is the ETF that has the most money and the most widely traded ARK ETF. And 174,000 shares is a lot, especially for a stock they've never bought before. If you check out PCAR right here, in the past 5 years, it's been doing pretty decent. They do make a lot of light, medium, and very heavy duty trucks. And they have been going up slowly because their revenues are always improving. Especially during the whole entire pandemic, we had more shares go up in the logistics industry than ever before. And obviously with so much e-commerce, Amazon hitting all-time high sales, same thing with Shopify, retail stores closing, everyone ordering online, you will be needing a very strong logistics team. UPS, FedEx have been ordering trucks nonstop. And obviously Picard is definitely in between this and supplying a lot of these logistics companies with these massive semi trucks. And they also make light and medium trucks as well. So they're extremely diversified. Why is the share price going up so much? Why is Picard such a stock that we should look into? I mean, don't they just make semi trucks? So what makes Picard so interesting at this current moment? Well, that's because they are partnering up with Euroa to develop self-driving big rigs. What's really interesting about this is Picard has factories. They make several different trucks, diesel, gasoline, etc. But the reason why the share prices went up so much today is because they will be partnering up with one of the best autonomous driving companies in the world. And guess what? They will be implementing this autonomous driving software into Picard's vehicles. This is big, and this is an enormous partnership. Many times we've been talking about how these autonomous driving companies will be making trucks, and we will be having autonomous trucks on the road, or at least trucks with like autopilot or maybe some sort of a safety feature on. But Euroa right now is developing a ton of autonomous software and autonomous equipment for these massive semi-trucks so they can finally drive fully autonomous on the road, or at the very least help the driver navigate very crazy traffic areas and etc. And this really does improve the safety of the vehicles. This will be a joint venture, and both companies will work extremely hard to make this autonomous semi-truck a reality. With this partnership, Picard will be providing a lot of semi-trucks for Euroa. And obviously Euroa will be using their software and also their equipment to make these semi-trucks fully autonomous, or at least partially. Now, self-driving technology right now is the hottest thing. Essentially, they just made Picard from an industrial auto and also semi-truck company to more of a tech company. I mean, these guys already sell a ton of semis and the market cap is $34 billion. But now, since they're partnering up with an autonomous driving company, you could kind of say they just became a really, really big tech company. The aim of this collaboration is to improve the efficiency and also safety for a lot of these massive semi-trucks. Because if you get into an accident, it's very bad for the driver, the surrounding individuals, and also the truck and the cargo itself. And this will be enhancing the safety feature for a lot of Picard's customers. And one of the trucks, for example, the Kenworth T680, will be using the Euroa driverless system. And so far, both parties will be creating different trucks, enhancing them, and then slowly rolling them out in North America over the next a few years. The future of autonomous driving is getting bigger than ever before. AI and also 5G coming in. I feel like this would be an extremely good partnership. Now, what I want to be seeing even more is perhaps Picard coming out with electric semi-trucks and then pairing them with Euroa's autonomous driving. You know how much the stock price will go up? It will go absolutely crazy. With the amount of trucks that Picard is making, they are doing well. They already have massive factories producing thousands and thousands of trucks every single year. If you check out their revenue for 2019, it's phenomenal at $25.6 billion, which is a 9% increase compared to 2018. I'm guessing 2020, with just the amount of vehicles being sold during the pandemic, it's probably going up even further because logistics and also several other major companies are ordering semi-trucks. So many people are ordering things from online. Picard is obviously in the semi-truck business, and the semi-truck business is in the logistics business. UPS, FedEx stock have been going up. Autonomous driving stock is going up. Baidu stock is going up because they partnered up with their own driverless system. You also have Alibaba backing AutoX, which is already making robo-taxis in China. So with Picard being with Aurora, I think it's a phenomenal partnership because if you're an autonomous driving software company, you obviously do not have factories. You only have an office and a bunch of people working on the autonomous software, and you don't really have that much capital or expertise to make a factory. But if you just make semi-trucks, you obviously do not have a software team. So having the two companies coming together and collaborating is phenomenal. Now, what I think about this, I think that Picard stock would definitely be doing really well, especially right now. Everyone is simply buying anything that screams autonomous driving or anything that screams tech semi-truck. Because a lot of the companies that are researching electric semi-trucks, we always consider them as a massive tech company. With Picard, since they mostly make a lot of diesel trucks and heavy-duty semi-trucks, with them pairing up with a driverless company, it's gonna look really good for the shares. So right now, I feel like it's a pretty good buy, especially how ARK Invest went in pretty hard. I mean, they went in with 174,000 shares all at once, day one. Usually you see ARK Invest go in very, very slowly and not too crazy, but ARK just spent $15 million in one single day buying Picard stock because they feel like the partnership between Picard and also Aurora is a really, really good thing. So just a quick little recap, ARK Invest essentially, they invested in the company that makes semi-trucks and also heavy-duty trucks, but at the same time, they will be partnering up with a fully autonomous driverless software company. And this is the best pairing ever. This is like pairing cheese and wine together. It tastes wonderful, and I can't wait to see what this partnership will bring. My guess is the share prices will most likely keep going up. It's a very, very nice company that people just simply cannot sleep on. If you guys want to buy Picard stock, or if you guys want to know how to play this, you first of all could obviously buy some shares. That's usually the safer method, and I really do feel like the share prices could definitely keep going up because they're working with an autonomous driving company that specifically does this kind of stuff on semi-trucks. Or could play some options. I highly recommend options, perhaps with the 104 or the 109, and you could also drag it out 2 months if you want to, just to make everything a lot safer. At this current moment, there's a lot of growing and a lot of volume on the options chain, and the implied volatility really isn't that high, meaning the option prices are not that inflated, and that's a good thing. SPY options are roughly like 20%, so the lower the implied volatility, the better. So a lot of these options are not inflated. The pricing seems pretty realistic and pretty good. And yeah, if you guys feel like Picard is a really good company, definitely check it out. And I might even make an update in the future about this. ARK Invest, well, let's see if they could keep buying the shares. If ARK Invest consistently buys more Picard stock, then this is definitely a keeper. Thanks for watching.